Good morning. So, a few weeks ago, I started working with a lady one-to-one, and she wanted to build strength. She was really into her strength training, really into her weight training. And what was quite exciting is she said, even though the sessions were going to be virtual because she's in California, even though that's going to be the case, we'll still be in the gym. But she said to me, I love to squat, but I can't squat. I cannot squat. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen a video of you on the leg press. And she's like, yeah, I love the leg press. The leg press is really good. And I use that instead of squatting because I can't squat. I was like, well, why can't you squat? And she said, well, I can't get any depth. I can't push my heels down. I can't stay balanced. And I was like, well, you can definitely get depth because you're getting depth on the leg press. So that's not a thing at all. Anyway, so I gave her some things to try just at home before we started working together, just to like stretch out her hips, work on her mobility a little bit. And then the first time I got her in the gym, I asked her to show me what she did on the leg press. And her leg press was good depth. There was a good amount of weight on there. I was like, right, okay. So we can definitely squat. So she showed me her squat and it was awful. I was like, right, okay. So you need to set your foundations. Your foundations are terrible and it's forcing you to be in a position that isn't going to support you to squat. So I got her in a position where that was comfortable and I laid the foundations. I explained to her, I was like, your feet need to be like this. Is that comfortable? Your foot position needs to be like this. Is that comfortable? I need you to create a tripod foot. Do you know what that means? No. Okay, a tripod foot is this. Can you create that for the foundation? Yes, that makes sense. Okay, great. So now we've got that foundation sorted. Let's see how deep you can go. And she went quite deep. And she went, that feels so much better. I was like, right, the depth now is based on your confidence of the fact that you can actually do it and stand up. And she was like, okay. So I was like, so we're going to grab your husband who was in the gym doing his own thing. And he's going to stand behind you. And then if you lose your balance, he's going to catch you. Because he's stronger than you, he can catch you. She went, okay. You obviously trust him as well. So even better. I was like, okay. So she did it. In 15 minutes, I laid the foundations and I taught her how to squat. The week after, she had a 20 kilo bar on her back and she said, did 4 sets of 10. The reason she couldn't squat was because her foundations were non-existent. And what was worse is that she'd been to other professionals and none of them had told her any of this. So how is she supposed to know? Now, this is the thing when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to toning, when it comes to any of your goals. If you don't understand the foundations and you don't set the foundations, you are building on sinking ground. And because of that, every time you get ahead, you'll drop back. Every time you get ahead, you'll hit a plateau and you won't know what to do. How many people do you know have said, I've done so well, I've lost this much weight, I've done so well with this, but I've hit a plateau. And then they go, I did so well and I've just put it all back on. Actually, I've put more on. Or you look at them and go, you did amazing, what happened? And they'll go, oh, I did so good and then I stopped getting results, so I put it all back on. How many people do you know who have said that to you or around you? Everybody knows somebody who's been through that, right?